smell what the flock is cooking? Flock up or flock off, not you stick around because it's about to go down. Well, we here on draft night, Dougie. Like, it's been a long time since we've done this. I don't even remember how we do this, man. Yac Wit The Maniac, post-game reacts and all of that. Like, I feel like the draft just makes you feel like you're back in game mode. So, I forget, like I said, I forget how we do this. It's been a long time since I've done this. Get yours because I got mine. Take a second, walk away. If the kids is in, tell them close their eyes, close their ears, close their mouth. But I'm gonna open my eagle eye, poke my beak in and give it a woo. This is Maniac is probably like, what the flock is he doing? But yeah, I got mine. Gave you your second to step away. Let's get this out the way. Festivities is in full effect. What a draft. What a day, really, in essence. Late time, early in the day, or was it yesterday? Whatever, you saw, I believe it was yesterday. Amon Ross and Penny Sewell, seeing what Detroit is doing, like they're looking like, what? Like, they're looking like a reputable organization right now. It's crazy, but you know, we always do this. What do we do right before the draft? We do, unbeknownst, no one saw this coming. Yo, even we gotta ask, yo, Jimmy Smith got some splaining to do. If you've up on his channel on the road to victory, been saying for and I'm the craziest last person to point someone out, but you know this dude is right all the time, and I'm wrong all the time. We're gonna get into that in a sec. Nothing's happening with AJ. Nothing's happening with AJ. Howie busting the stupid. Not Howie. Call him How E. He busted stupid dope moves. He worked for Esteban. He comes through and signs, extends AJ Brown. The ramifications of that are beyond reproach, like even speaking right now, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. We got AJ Brown. I believe it was some crazy number, like 80 something guaranteed. Lord. And what this means is that this team, and I know it's draft night, but this happened before the draft, and this happened on draft night, so we gotta talk about just like it happened on draft night when we got him. Yac Wit The Maniac, y'all. We in here. We outside. We got such a good night. I don't know if y'all feel like I feel. I did my trick knowledge and it worked out. Anyway, regardless of what, AJ Brown, this offense, probably perhaps minus Goddard. I believe Goddard may be under contract possibly only for like a year or two more. Got to look into that tomorrow. But right now, we in the nestivity mode. Regardless of what, this offense, we're talking about every damn offensive lineman, every skill player, plus quarterback, is damn near guaranteed to be together for sure for the next 3 years. This is like unprecedented, dog, to have a unit together, knowing this. Like, do you see the ramifications of this move? Like, this whole, like, was this the last thing? I believe Jake, I probably got it right finally this time, and he's not going to be anymore. The capologist, Howie's right-hand man that does works these numbers, that does this, so like your boy, like crunching the numbers. 4,500, crunching the numbers. Yo, I'm just so hyped for the fan base. Crunching the numbers. Was this his last move before he stepped out the door? This is like unprecedented in the NFL, y'all. Like, this whole offense is together forever in the NFL. That's 3 years, right? Not for long. It's just amazing. I can't say I've ever seen this before. It may have happened before, and it's just saying I have my eagle eye on it. But dogs, shout out to our flocking front office. The Yac is talking to the kid. We got that going. While that's going on, do we got to do the nest keeping? I don't even know. I can't remember what I do during the regular season when things like this happen. But let's get the nest keeping out of the way. Please like and subscribe. You about that fly goes fly. Drop a comment in that box if you're flying with the flock. And even if you're not, let's fucking go. Woo! Drop a comment in the box if you're flying with the flock. Do remember, join that maniac thing. Know the gang. When you hit that bell, you get a ding whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. I'm out of my flocking mind right now. I'm just super excited about this night and what our Eagles have done. You feel me? And while that's the maniac thing, let's keep the main thing the main thing. Hope this video finds you in good vibes, good times, fly skies. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there because we're about to go there. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm flocking the most energetic in the Eagleverse. And I'm hyped right now. I'm trying to keep it cool and copacetic because Mrs. Maniac might come through and give me that yak. I found a sidebar. I found a picture of Mrs. Maniac back in the day with the white handy. Oh, I love it. Shout out to Mrs. Maniac. Calls him what? Back to the thing of things, the ring of things. So boom. So we lock up AJ Brown, and our boy Jimmy Smith was telling us, much like I've said, I've been wrong on every occasion, and I feel maybe he knows the magic that I'm working right now. Like, dude, nothing's going on with AJ Brown, but sources are saying nothing about that. Boom. Right before the draft, this comes out. Much like I've been saying. Now we get into the draft, right? Let's sling into that. So we like offensive line. I'm saying I can't see anything but offensive line. We're gonna show up this offensive line. We need Lane Johnson's backup. Lane Johnson's backup left, regardless of what y'all think, whatever the case may be. But much like the fan base has been saying for the last few years, why get a backup? Our first round picks must play the first year, and the Eagles just when I think you can, you go redeem yourself. There's no way Quinyon Mitchell's not getting on this field this year, bro. We got the best cornerback in the draft at 22. No trading up, no trading back. We did that. How we did that? Jeff Saban did that. Sirianni did that. The Eagles front office did that. The Eagles organization did that. Best cornerback in the draft at 22. There were 23 offensive players picked in the first round in this draft. Much like I told you yesterday, it was bugging me out that ESPN had wide receivers. One of the things that we needed, and not wide receiver, dude. This. When I saw Michael Penix get picked at 8, I'm like, that just moves us one step closer to whoever we're looking at. And then it came down to 3 left, and I'm still seeing Quinyon Mitchell, top cornerback, top prospect, period. I think for the last 7 picks prior to us getting him. And just boom, boom, boom. People lower than him. And I'm not going to lie. I had to take calls for pause. Mega Maniacs like, bro, is he one of those camp vultures, camp merchants, not training camp merchants, combine merchants, foul merchants. Yeah, it's like that. And he's been one of them ones. Had to speak to Optimistic Giants fan. He's a Big Ten fan. He's a college fan. He knows about college football. And I'm like, where's Toledo? Where they at? They're in the same division that Sauce Gardner was in. Not that that's going to make him Sauce Gardner. Don't get it twisted, but he's one of them ones. This is what I'm hearing. He's one of the dudes that I said that I would want yesterday, but I didn't see him on that top 30 list. He's one of those dudes that there was 26 out of 30 on the list. 4 guys were kept secret for whatever reason. Imagine it's something that Howie waving that magic wand was doing that he wanted. He want this put out there to the media. We have Quinyon Mitchell, dog. We're talking 4'3", 40, sticky than a flocker. The video looks crazy. I hope it translates to the field. So this defense is looking like just the addition of him, and I'm mushy middle with it. I'm not built to be a GM. I'm not built to be a coach. Like all these guys, I want to succeed. I'm like, look at all of these guys we have in this locker room. All of these cornerbacks. Who's gonna have to eat it? Because this guy's making the team. At this point, if we're talking about CBs, we got like about 10 of them. Optimistic Giants fans said, oh, can we get one of those? I said, yeah, you got Bradbury back, and you know I'm a Bradbury guy. But seeing this guy, dogs, we're talking Slade Bradbury, Quinyon Mitchell, Kelly Ringo, Eli Ricks, Josh Jobe, Avonte Maddox, that other dude we picked up from the Raiders. We're at 8 right now. Dude, how many of these guys making a team? And I know I'm just scratching the surface because there's more. This is amazing. I'm super pumped, super hyped. We got the best cornerback in the draft at 22. Do y'all understand this? What's 11 times 2, dog? Do you see what's going on? I'm not going to lie. Was a bit perturbed when I saw that. Like I said, Lane Johnson's guy was Tyler Guyton, from what we hear. It's fact or whatever the case may be. But we thought I'd leave that where it is. You do what you will with that. Devontae Smith's guy was Terrion Arnold. He was trumping for him, like, yo, go get the boy. Like, yo, he's one of them ones. And you see this happening. But I just never thought Quinyon Mitchell would be here. And then when he was there, like I was a myth. Then like once you get some like, oh snap, is that the one? Is he the one? I'm not gonna lie, even when Sauce was drafted, you know, he's coming from Cincinnati. It's like, can he really be this good? And he's like that. One of them ones. Him. The dogs. We got Quinyon Mitchell. Salute to Eagle Nation, Flock, the Eagle Verse, Bird King, all of that, man. This deserves a yo. Click of the ticket. It deserves another one, man. Does it really though? Y'all ain't seen me like this in a minute. I'm low-key embarrassed. I don't even remember how we used to do these shows. This doesn't make sense to me. And this, like, what? Woo. To the birds, man. To the Eels. To Howie. Jeff Stabon. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. It's Thursday with the Flock we talking about. Like, he's got his offense. Talk about stability. This is a man that had to, in the last 7 years, had to learn 6 different offenses. Like, give it up for our boys. Give it up for our birds. Let's flock and go. And just a few things I want to get into before I get the flock up out of here, man. I'm just on cloud 11. A.J. Brown is locked up. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are locked up before a Chase, before a T. Higgins, before Waddle, before Justin Jefferson. One receiver? They can't lock up one receiver. We got 2 locked up. And I mean, Justin Jefferson probably about to see quarterback numbers like 50 mil after you saw what Mon Ra got. Our guys want to be here, man. That's something to hang your hat on, man. That's something to be proud of, man. Had this equal pride about dogs. Like all that stuff that people talking about, AJ, man, but the man wants to be, I mean, you know, 81 million to make it a bit more persuasive. It's crazy. It's crazy. We got AJ, Quinyon, the next Sauce. Cowboys go and get the boy that I thought was going to get Guyton. They trade back. That fan base has to be bugging right now. Like, dude, we trade back and trade back and trade back, and you see them cheering. It's like, they feel like they have to cheer in that room because they feel like if we don't cheer, Jerry will kill us. Like, they are super overhyped. The way they was, I mean, he got drafted. His pops drafted. He's in part of the front office. It was just crazy that look. And I think they gave him 2 runs last year. Vaughn kid. Whatever, man. We ain't going to hang on that. And then another one of our rivals, the Niners. Me and Mega Maniac looking at it like Mega Maniac was tight. He's like, bro, we about to let these, like the league let them get. And we knew what the Chiefs did, what everyone thought they was going to do, and they ended up getting them. Xavier Worthy and the Bills helped them. Wild. Could you imagine if Xavier Worthy, like Josh Allen finally getting a guy that can outrun his ball, pause, like what? And you go and give them to your rival. Wow. Whole other story, whatever the case may be. And staying outside our nest, but closer to our nest with the NFCs and the Niners, thinking they about to snatch up Cooper DeJean. Like, damn, that kid on that defense. Wow. They go and snatch up Pearsall from Florida, wide receiver. What does this mean for a homeboy? Are you like, you know, this draft was wild. This first round has been wild. I don't know how it happens. Eagles and Chiefs out here dancing circles around. I mean, not to mention the Ravens go and get Nate. Steelers doing what they do for fortifying that line. Like, that's the dude I wanted. Whatever the case may be. Don't know him no more. But, you know, that's what they do over there. And us getting a cornerback in that first round, bro. Drop a graphic in the comments that shows, like, the hit rates on all these things. Not to mention, I saw guys that were around Amon Ra when he was drafted in the 4th round. Like, you can't find another receiver. Next best receiver next to him is Devontae Smith, and he was picked at 9, and this dude was picked at like 153, some crazy, 32, 64, 12. You know, around that area. But just what a flock and draft. Oh man, flock the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie, Mega Maniac was also mad when the Giants, when the Chargers snatched up Joe Alt. Like, y'all need neighbors, and then the Giants are right there to snatch up neighbors. Like, so we went and got something for that though. It's looking good. It's looking great. I'm not going to get too gassed. Yeah, right. Height. 3 is a charm. I never did 3. 3 on a cast. This is wild. This is wild. Cheers to our draft. At least the first round. It's coming back to me. I remember I used to hate the pauses while sipping and all that. Pardon the left. Let's fucking go. I want to go. To the shout out to LG out there too, top fan, giving it up. JB, all the peoples out there, the mama flockers, the papa flockers, the flockers and flockets, flockitos y la flockitas. Let's flock and go, man. Till the next time, make it the best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a great time. You already know how I like to do it around this time, because it's always eagles and quark around here. Over your eagle eye, poke your beak, can't give it a woo, what a flocking draft. And we got questions. We got questions for you. We got questions for the flocking draft. What you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Say it with me one time. EAGLES, Eagles. Oh, y'all laughing at me whispering. I got it. Let's fucking